I can't believe this. A guy here has just been sacked. He pulled a sickie from work and then went along to the Big Brother grand finale last Friday. And instead of hiding away from the cameras in case he was spotted, he went bang down at the front and was interviewed live on the TV. Of course, his bosses saw him and now he's without a job.
Yo, this is Snoid from OdB Productions. Behind the camera is Big G, and we're here in the beautiful London for the ELSA CPL European Championship. Hi, I'm sitting here with Griff, Ralph Reichert, the organizer of the CPL. Hi Griff, how are you?
Thanks, I'm very fine.
Griff, why this event in London? Did you know that the bars close at 11 here?
Of course I knew. I was in London a couple of times before preparing for this event. But yeah, London is one of the capitals in Europe. There's a lot of people playing computer games in England. England is a very, very big computer games market. They have a big scene. And London is the capital where, like, I think a third of the whole population lives. So it's an easy choice.
Yeah, and one big benefit, everybody's in bed on time for once.
Yeah, exactly. No one can get drunk or lost anywhere because everything's closed at 11.
So how did the event go so far? Everything go as planned?
Yeah, I think it was a big improvement to our last events again. Everything was basically nearly on schedule, which is like never on such events because there's so many people you have to take, so many stuff you have to take care of. But it was really close to being perfect from the organizational side, and we've seen some great games, seen some good TV coverage, all that stuff, online coverage, IRC coverage. It's all improving, so we're getting there step by step.
So why no Quake 3 duels? Is it an experiment or is it standard policy from CPL from now on?
It's basically an experiment. We had like one-on-one for the last two events, for our two first, and we wanted to try out Team Deathmatch. There's a huge Quake 3 Team Deathmatch scene, which shows how many people teams are here. And it was basically a tryout to see if it's an advantage to have Quake 3 Team Deathmatch above one-on-one. But yeah, I knew that because I used to play it myself, that team tournaments are very interesting. And yeah, I'm happy with it. But it doesn't mean that we're only going to use one-on-one or only going to use Team Deathmatch. It will be a combination of both.
Do you think that there's a future for other games in the CPL than Counter-Strike and Quake 3?
Definitely. That's like, if you see it on the short term, we're trying out Grand Prix 3 in Berlin, which will be the next event. We just have Counter-Strike and Grand Prix 3 there. It's basically because of the German law 18+, and we're right next to a huge exhibition there, and therefore we can't use games that are not rated 18+ there. And that's the reason why Quake's out there. And as we want to continue with our system, we have two games at each event to make it more interesting for spectators and for anyone basically attending the event. We're trying out Grand Prix 3 and looking forward how it's going to work. But yeah, I think there's a demand for other games, and probably Quake 3 will stay there 1 year longer. But it doesn't seem that Quake 3 will kick off like 4 or 5 years more. So there needs to be some changes in probably next year. But we'll see. We'll see which other games are on the market. Maybe
the next Doom.
Yeah, probably, but I think Doom was like a very long way until it's released. So I don't expect it to be released until, earliest end of next year, but probably 2003. So.
What are the next plans for the next CPLs in Europe?
Yeah, well, we're gonna have in 4 weeks, actually, very close to this one. We're gonna have a CPL in Berlin on that exhibition, which I was just talking about. It's Counter-Strike only, and yeah, I think we have a great venue there again. The Novotel here is great, and there we have an exhibition center just like the Novotel. Not the only difference is it's not linked to a hotel, so it has some disadvantages, but has some advantages as well. So yeah, that's gonna be great. And then in November we're going to France, and that's it for the year. So we're basically starting after Berlin, starting to plan the events for the next year.
I just have one more question. Do you think the World Cyber Games is competition for a CPL?
It's like they're doing in some terms they are competition, sometimes they're not. But I think for the whole thing as a sport, it's good to have as much competition as possible. Like if you see the competition here of the gamers, it's good. If there are better, more good gamers, then it's a more interesting tournament. And if there are more organizers of tournaments, then there might be more better tournaments in the future. So that's good.
Okay, thank you very much.
Här har 58 nästan. Fint! Kom igen. Här har 58 Johan. Nej! Backa undan. Hjälp Vega!
I'm sitting here with Clan and Rail. Hi lads. Congrats, you've had a very good tournament. You came in third. Happy with it?
Yeah, definitely. We were only hoping to get the top 8. Once we got to the top 4, that was like we were pretty content with that. And then get third was just like pretty much exactly what we was hoping for. Like exactly what the maximum we thought we could get.
Do you think it was practice or the fact that this is a home game?
I think probably practice up towards the qualifier, and then we didn't get any practice after that till here, but that was enough, the qualifier, just getting ourselves back in shape.
Okay. I've heard you've been inactive for a while. What caused the comeback?
Just the CPL. Like, it's the only tournament, like real tournament. Like all the online ones are bullshit. So
Yeah, that's true.
This is like the only proper tournament that there's been. So.
Sorry, it's a tournament that we actually really do care about. Like we've done well in the dual tournaments and stuff in the CPL, so we thought we might as well do well in the team play one as well. So we actually practiced properly for the first time ever.
So You've actually practiced just for the CPL then?
Yeah, we practiced like quite a lot up to the qualifier. Like, had 2 solids a week practice, and then after that, like, we were sort of pretty much in shape, and we just sort of had a couple odd ones here and there.
What are the future plans for Unreal? Are you sticking to Quake 3, or maybe branch out to other games like Counter-Strike, or maybe even Doom?
I'm probably not the best guy to ask on this one, because I won't be in any of them. But probably Quake 3. I don't know. Ask him.
I think we'll keep playing Quake 3 if there's going to be any more big events, and I doubt we'll play Counter-Strike, to be honest. And Doom 3 is just really a case of wait and see how good the multiplayer is, because I think they're going to focus more on single player. So we'll just have to wait and see, really.
That's true. I have one feature question. I'm asking this to all the pro gamers. Does being a pro gamer get you laid?
Well, we'll see when I go up to Anne in there. We'll see what she says. The SK bird. The SK bird. If you're watching, we'll see the result.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm standing here with Clan Unmatched, who have just lost from Ice Climbers in a very exciting game. Hi lads, how do you feel? Very disappointed?
Yeah, of course, very disappointed. We are sad, and it's not really easy to handle with.
Yeah, I'm actually not too disappointed because second place is also very good. We won against Ice Climbers at Eurocup, so we're gonna get over it. Yeah.
Does this mean anything? I mean, is it now time to review the tactics, or maybe not? Do you think maybe it's just bad luck? Or?
No, it was no bad luck. I don't think there was much luck involved. I think, yeah, we have to redo all the tactics and speak over what happened, and yeah, let's see.
Ice Climber mentioned that maybe there was a lack of practice.
Yeah, we had absolutely no practice since Eurocup 3. That means 3 weeks. Yeah, and so yeah, we weren't really in best shape.
Do you like the event? Is it well organized here?
Yeah, I think it's very nice. Everything is fine, and yeah, I like it really.
Okay. I have one more question I'm asking everyone here, all the pro gamers. Does being a pro gamer get you laid?
Unfortunately not.
No, not yet.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm sitting here with Clan Ice Climbers, who have just won the Quake 3 championship. They are now the winners of the ELSA CPL European Championship. Congratulations, guys. How does it feel to finally win?
I got like one word. Wonderful.
One word. And you?
Yeah, it feels great.
You've played Clan Unmatched about 3 weeks ago for the Clan-based Eurocup, and you lost there in a very exciting final. How does it feel now to win this time?
It feels really good, but it's like you cannot expect to win a game when it's so tight. It's always.
And what do you think made the difference this time? Was it practice or attitude, or maybe just the will to win?
I don't know. I spoke to the Unmatched guys, and they told me they hadn't played much at all, and so haven't we, because or we played like 2 weeks ago some practice games over the internet, but since then we played like maybe 3 or 4 2-on-2 games. So.
Do you prefer winning something like the CPL, which is money and prestige, or clan-based, which is just prestige? You can be honest.
I think it's more prestige in winning a CPL tournament, because CPL is a bigger competition. But though the Eurocup is there are much more games, and it takes much longer to play it. So it's like when you finally get to the LAN games, it feels like you have played like this for months. So, but I don't know. A victory is a victory. This was like our first really big.
You've won 5,000 euros. What are you going to do with the money? How?
Some of us probably buy new computers, and I don't know. It's a lot of money.
What are the future plans for Ice Climbers? Are you going to keep on playing Quake, or maybe expand to Counter-Strike, or maybe even Doom when it's released?
I think I will never start playing Counter-Strike, but I've been in the Quake scene since like April 1996, so I think I will stick to the ID Software games.
What do you think of Counter-Strike?
It's like 100% random.
Yeah.
Or 95.
Okay.
It is some skill. So, but
Maybe.
Okay. I just have one final question I'm asking everybody today. Does being a pro gamer get you laid?
I haven't noticed any changes.
no, not me neither.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, this is our old buddy Pesticide. How's it going?
Well, everything went a lot better as in Amsterdam, and I'm really satisfied at the moment. And our final on Counter-Strike is currently being played, and it's really exciting. And to all the people who are not here, you're missing out.
Very exciting match. Any unexpected dropouts or?
Yeah, all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, but to our surprise, Tam couldn't make it because of sponsors, and Mafia, they also couldn't get sponsors in the end, and it's really disappointing, but we gotta live with it.
Any highlights?
Well, we had a really interesting match between Good Games and Clan Z, where Good Games had 8 rounds advantage above Clan Z, and Clan Z had to dominate in Kabul, which they did. They didn't give a single CT round away, and they made it 10-0 in Kabul, which was like awesome to see. They really dominated. They played brilliantly.
We got a lot of questions from people asking what it is that you actually do here.
Well, at this event, I'm basically supervising and writing stuff down that could go better. And, well, I've been doing some coverage stuff. I'm helping out with the guys from the playing fields, giving my experience to them, and, well, basically trying to do my job here as good as possible.
And having fun?
Yeah. And so I got plenty of time this time to do stuff, so really enjoying myself here.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm standing here with the guys from Armor Team who has just barely lost the finals from Ninjas in Pyjamas. How was it?
Well, we kind of knew the outcome before the match because they are like one of the best teams in the world, if not the best. But I think we did okay for the little practice that we had.
What was your seeding?
We 12.
12. So if you come in second when you're seeded 12, then you've done a lot better than expected.
Yep.
So did you practice a lot for this? Lock yourself in a room for 4 days?
No, we didn't practice at all. Like, yeah, we played a lot public, but not any clan wars against good opponents. So we kind of came unprepared.
So what's the plans? Where do you go from here when you came second in an event like this? Do you start reviewing tactics to become the best, and are you going to, I don't know, concentrate on becoming the champion?
Yeah, we will really try to become better, and maybe we'll have more luck on CPL Berlin.
Any plans for the money?
Not yet.
Just one final question I ask all the pro gamers here. Does being a pro gamer get you laid?
I don't know.
Not at all?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, thank you. Hi, we're sitting here with Ninjas in Pyjamas who have just won the Counter-Strike CPL European Championship. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Thanks a lot. It feels wonderful. All over our expectations. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'll bet. How did you prepare yourself for this? A lot of practice?
Well, the guys have been living at my place for the last couple of days, and we've been playing arcade games, and Potty and Executor have beaten us all up in car games and all of that.
So you're playing arcade games. You've not been playing Counter-Strike.
Well, not the couple of days before the event, but before that we've been practicing like crazy. It's been a hard couple of weeks.
But it must be very satisfying to see that it finally paid off.
Oh yeah, I mean this is over our expectations. We expected to be among top 3 or top 5, so we're really happy with doing this well.
Is this your first big event?
No, most of us has been to several CPL events before, but for the newly formed NIP clan, it's a new event, yeah, for this constellation. Yeah. Right. Because
I know that some of your members are ex-SOA players.
Yeah, 4 of our members are ex-SOA players, and 2 of them are ex-All-Stars. So, but altogether, everyone except me actually has played in Team 9, which is one of the big European teams, or has been the last couple of the last year at least.
What's the matter with you people? Can't you just form a clan and stay in with it? Or?
Well, we that's what we're doing now.
So NIP is going to last forever.
Yes.
I'd say. A question, what is more important, aim and skill or tactics?
I'd say TP. I mean, tactics are very important, but TP, the way that we communicate and that we know how each, the players know how they play. So,
yeah. I've asked this question a couple of times, and usually I say if that's true, then basically I could play, even though I suck at Counter-Strike, I could play if I have good team play now.
I think that's true. If you're smart enough and I mean, I know that you played some Quake, right? So you still have the aim there. So I wouldn't be worried for you playing.
Okay, thank you. You've won €5,000. What are the plans for the money?
Well, right now we're just gonna try and split it up, and everyone's gonna see what they'll do with it. It's gonna cover probably another trip or so. We don't know.
So you're not planning to rent like a huge villa in the south of France and hire massage girls and everything?
That's a very good idea. We're gonna take notes on that.
One final question I've been asking that to all the pro gamers: does being a pro gamer get you laid?
I know that I'm answering for everyone in NIP when I say yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm standing here with John from the Overclocking store. Hi, how are you?
I'm very well indeed, thank you.
What is the Overclocking store precisely?
The Overclocking store is a company that's been established to supply high specification products to the initially UK but essentially the European gaming industry. We like to look at people having the ability to convert their equipment to make their equipment run faster so the gamers can have more pleasure from the rigs they're running. We've established contacts with a number of companies throughout the States and Europe, whereby we are exclusive distributors for various products. We're looking now to tie in with various gaming sites, various hardware review sites, and the ability to enable people to buy equipment directly from ourselves. We've tied up 3 or 4 contracts only this week, whereby we have the ability now to sell exclusive products to the exclusive markets of the gaming industry. And we see there being a massive potential to move forward from that. Another thing that we're talking to people about at this moment in time is the average gamer will also wear such things as black jeans, Nike trainers and so on. And rather than just buy computer equipment, we're looking at ways and means where the gamer can actually buy the equipment from ourselves as well. I.e., once you've established the markets, try and sell different products to the same market.
I see. There's also a case modding competition going on here at the event. How's that going?
Well, to be quite honest, we had problems with that in the fact we didn't receive sufficient prior publicity, and subsequently we've had to cut that competition down, so that didn't take place at all. But we're talking to Ralph at the moment about the prospect of holding that in the next exhibition.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. Hi, who are you?
Well, I'm SKXS, or N, whatever you want.
And what is it you do here?
Well, first of all, I did the press area. I did I organized the press, the TV, and all this. But second, it turned out that nobody really did the Q3 coverage for Turtle Entertainment, the guys that are organizing. So I did the Q3 coverage later on. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, and more important, what are you doing tonight?
Tonight we're cleaning up. I'm going to be cleaning up with the guys here. I came with them to just to help where help is needed, and so I'm gonna do this for tonight.
Okay.
No celebrating, no parties, just work.
Okay, too bad. Thank you. Okay, this was Snoid for OdB Productions. Our boat is just arriving, so it's time to head home. It was a very good event. We quite enjoyed ourselves at the event itself and in London, of course. It's too bad you can't drink you can't find a beer anywhere in London after 11, but you know, okay, that's just how it is. It's getting very cold now, so it's time to go home. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Live long and prosper.